Meghan heartbroken as everyone left the hall during her speech at the Invictus Games 2025. A night to remember. In the heart of Vancouver, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm golden hue over the city, the Invictus Games 2025 were about to kick off in grand style. The atmosphere buzzed with excitement and anticipation. Athletes from around the world gathered to celebrate resilience, courage, and the indomitable spirit of those who have served in the armed forces. Among the stars of the night was none other than Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, who had been invited as a special guest to deliver a heartfelt speech. Little did anyone know that this night would take a surprising turn that no one could have predicted. But before we continue, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates. The build-up. Meghan's anticipation. For Meghan, the Invictus Games held a special place in her heart. Founded by Prince Harry in 2014, this event celebrated not only sports, but also the incredible journeys of recovery and rehabilitation that many athletes had undergone. Meghan had been preparing for this speech for weeks, carefully crafting her words to resonate with the audience, filled with veterans and their families. She envisioned a night where her words would inspire and uplift those present. As she arrived at the venue, flashes from cameras illuminated her path. Dressed in an elegant navy blue gown, Meghan exuded poise and confidence. Her heart raced with excitement, and she couldn't help but smile as she greeted familiar faces. The night felt electric, and she was ready to make an impact. The speech, a heartfelt message. When it was finally her turn to speak, the hall was packed. Meghan walked up to the podium, her heart swelling with pride and purpose. She began by sharing stories of resilience, emphasizing the importance of community and support. Her voice was steady and filled with emotion as she spoke about the challenges faced by veterans and their families. The audience listened intently, some nodding in agreement, others wiping away tears. But as she delved deeper into her message, something unexpected happened. One by one, audience members began to rise from their seats. At first, it seemed like a mere coincidence, perhaps a need for a quick break. But soon, the trickle turned into a flood. Meghan paused, her heart sinking as she watched rows of empty seats begin to fill the hall with an eerie silence. An unexpected exodus. What happened? The exodus continued, and within moments, the once bustling hall transformed into a ghost town. Meghan stood at the podium, her voice faltering as she tried to understand what was happening. Was it her? Was it the speech? The reasons behind this sudden departure remained unclear, but the sight of so many people leaving during her heartfelt message was devastating. Outside the venue, whispers began to circulate. Some speculated that the audience had gotten wind of a surprise performance scheduled right after her speech, while others suggested that they were simply overwhelmed by the emotion of the moment. Whatever the reason, Meghan felt a profound sense of betrayal and heartbreak. Reactions. The social media storm. As soon as the news broke, social media erupted with reactions ranging from shock to sympathy. Hashtags like #MeghanHeartbreak and #InvictusGames 2025 began trending as users shared clips from the event. Memes popped up almost instantly, some poking fun at the situation, while others expressed their support for the Duchess. Commentators weighed in, debating whether the mass exit was a reflection of Meghan's speech or simply bad timing. Some accused the audience of being disrespectful, while others defended them, suggesting that the allure of a surprise performance was too tempting to resist. The media buzzed with speculation, and soon, Meghan found herself at the center of a whirlwind of opinions. The aftermath. Meghan's response. In the days that followed, Meghan took a moment to reflect on the event. While the experience was painful, she decided that she wouldn't let it define her. Instead, she chose to embrace the lessons learned. In an exclusive interview, she expressed her disappointment but also her gratitude for the opportunity to speak at such a significant event. "I poured my heart into that speech," she said, her voice steady but filled with emotion. "It was disheartening to see people leave, but I hope that those who stayed and heard my message found it meaningful." The Invictus Games are about more than just sports. They're about the spirit of resilience and community. The silver lining. support from friends and family. Despite the heartbreak, Meghan found solace in the support of her friends and family. Prince Harry stood by her side, offering words of encouragement and reminding her of the countless lives she had touched over the years. Celebrities and fellow activists rallied around her, sharing messages of solidarity and love. In a surprising twist, a few athletes who had stayed behind reached out to Meghan, expressing how much her words had meant to them. They shared personal stories of struggle and triumph, reinforcing the idea that while some may have left, many others were deeply moved by her speech. A lesson in resilience moving forward. This experience became a lesson in resilience for Meghan. She realized that not every moment would be perfect, and sometimes circumstances beyond her control could overshadow her intentions. Yet, she remained committed to her advocacy work and to supporting veterans and their families. In the months following the Invictus Games, Meghan continued her efforts to raise awareness about mental health and the challenges faced by those in the military community. She launched initiatives aimed at providing resources and support, reminding everyone that even in the face of adversity, there is always hope. Conclusion: a future of hope and healing. As the dust settled from the whirlwind of the Invictus Games, Meghan emerged stronger and more determined than ever. While the night had taken an unexpected turn, it ultimately reinforced her belief in the power of community and the importance of speaking out for those who often go unheard. In the end, Meghan's experience at the Invictus Games 2025 became a testament to resilience, both her own and that of the incredible athletes she had come to honor. While the hall may have emptied that night, the stories of strength and courage continued to resonate, proving that even in heartbreak, there is a path forward filled with hope and healing. Meghan's journey was far from over, and as she looked toward the future, she knew that every challenge only paved the way for greater triumphs ahead.